This is
There's
actually
too many notes.
Chat could see how many notes there are. Why is Zuffy spending this much time teaching about Yoshi?
All right, I'll just read it verbatim. So this is important regarding Yoshi.
Yes.
So drill, shine grab, and lasers are universally safe moves for Fox. Well, like drill sucks on shield and versus people in the air, and shine sucks versus some weights in the air. For the most part, you don't really get reversals at these moves. Oh, this is. He had this gym badge analogy that I'll actually tell because it was quite funny. So Zuppy was saying to me that he sees crouch cancel a lot like the gym, the way the system works in Pokemon. You play the Pokemon games?
Oh, of course.
So in Pokemon, if you have like a level 50 Pokemon and you just started the game, it won't obey you,
listen.
right?
Oh, yeah,
it won't listen.
Not.
And so he sees crouch cancel as like you throw out the Nair, but like the Nair doesn't obey you, doesn't listen to you. So he had like, he literally is breaking it down to me with like gym badges. He's like, gym badge number 1, like at this percent. And I'm like, Zuffy, like, who sees the game in this way?
What's he talking about?
Yeah, it was quite a long thing, but I actually really like that kind of lens of like, yes, you can do the move, but is it actually going to do like what you want it to do, even if it's a strong move? Very, very, very interesting kind of lens.
I don't fully understand the analogy, but I appreciate him trying to get it through to you, you know?
Yeah, and so one of the things that he mentioned in this very long, very long
Do you
Twitter
feel like
thread,
you learned?
Oh yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I did so much Yoshi prep because I knew that aMSa was going to be doing well, and then now it's like the day of the exambler. I'm sitting there, my pen is there, and I'm just like,
drop some bars. Teach me something.
I don't know if you guys know this, but his shield doesn't take shield stun, and everyone's like, yeah, we know that. What about the other stuff? And
we
I'm
all
like,
know that, yeah.
Okay, come on, just be cool. So one of the things I do remember though is because of the armor, the reason he brings up CC is the double jump armor actually operates percent-wise very, very similar to CC. Like the percents are almost identical according to Zuppy. And so because of that, certain options in the matchup are much, much more useful. And one of the biggest ones is Fox's up air. It's just got a very, very good set knockback, and just like moves that are good against crouch cancel, excuse me, you can set up weird edge guards with up air off the side of the stage. And Zuppy was saying like not a lot of Foxes do this.
aSFAT does it.
Yeah,
aSFAT, one of the things he does against Yoshi is he knows the percents for all the relevant armor breaks.
Yes.
And up air, I want to say it's around 60-ish. So I don't remember which moves it was.
I think it's even like the 30s. It's low. Like,
oh, is it 30s? Because I remember he told
really
me the
low.
numbers were like 40, 60, 90 or something for like the 3 most important moves.
That sounds. aSFAT is such a percents guy.
Yeah.
Like,
which I didn't keep in mind because I don't even play Fox. So, but I thought it was interesting that he had it to that level of science because he felt like it was very important. And then I wallowed in shame thinking about how I haven't done that level of knowledge. I was like, oh, what's Marth Nair break or super armor? I have no idea. It's very important to know, actually.
This is what Zuppy said. There's 3 main states of armor. 1, it doesn't get break. They get hit by a move, continue double jumping, and usually counter hit you. 2, their armor breaks, such as 38% with Fox's up air.
38%. So the 40 I was thinking about was up air.
Yoshi momentum from double jump will stop, but he can still attack. So it's very important that you space around this. You don't want to get counter hit. And then the 3rd stage is Yoshi's percent is so high that he cannot armor through it at all, and he gets sent flying. That actually isn't very common, but he worded Yoshi losing the double jump is kind of like Ice Climbers losing Nana. So, you know, it kind of goes back to the resource game idea.
Yeah.
Another really important thing with Fox is that the Shine can't Shine Spike in the way it normally would, because Shine has set knockback, and that makes it so that it never breaks armor, no matter the percent. So you can do things like Shine back air off stage.
Which is different than Falco, of course.
Yeah, Falco can Shine Spike him, actually. As long as you get that double jump armor, Falco will actually Shine Spike him and look like Fox doing it.
Anyway, aMSa won game 1. It was a pretty close one, too, so Zealot had a chance. To summarize, for your character, it's probably a really good idea to know the percents and the moves which break double jump armor, because it's a very powerful option.
Definitely.
Anywho, Zealot there take the stock with a clean up smash, a bit of a drill shine.
Gonna get one more? No, jumps out, but still 106 is a lot of damage. Gets the Nair as well. Going back to even, Zealot taking a deep breath too. It is not easy to play against Yoshi. Another thing, I've mentioned this a couple times, I actually was not aware of this, which makes me maybe sound like a noob, but the egg is a set amount of knockback every time, not percent dependent. So your mash out is going to be the same every time. And he said that there's a bit of like a kind of meta game where sometimes people will maybe like wait a bit longer than normal to mash out because Yoshis are so used to like the good players doing it as soon as possible.
Right.
And then maybe they wait for the move afterwards. So there's this kind of like fun rock, paper, scissors that happens. Zealot's keeping this pretty close.
Right. Oh, tries a back air up smash. Ends up tricking with the distortion of the down smash as Zealot went for, I think it was a shield grab. Up smash here. Tries to follow. Zealot has a good percent lead here. Wow. Super armors through the back air and gets an advantage situation.
Oh, and the charge.
Might actually win the stock because of it? Crazy.
Really love that charge from aMSa.
Can't do much there, actually. Yoshi's shield is actually much scarier than it looks because of the shield drop.
The shield drop, not only that, but also like the light shield makes it so that he just gets pushed off in certain situations. I find Yoshi like
one
such
of the
a
things
strange
that people
character.
do in that situation that Zealot didn't show is Firefox. You Firefox on top of the egg. It's pretty good.
Just follow it afterwards. Catches him in the down air because he did that the last couple times. aMSa very, very aware.
Down smash was great.
That's
oh,
gonna
and
hit.
the snipe with the egg.
You know,
Cactuar once told me, I asked him, like, people always ask the question, what's your favorite food?
Yeah.
And he looked me dead in the eyes and he said eggs. And I looked at him, I was like, dude, no one's ever said eggs. People say like, I don't know, lasagna. People say pizza, whatever. Sushi,
whatever.
Common answers.
Yeah.
And he said eggs, and I was like, eggs, by the way, in Japanese is tamago.
Yeah.
While aMSa's on screen, I want to show my culture.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And I was like, that's a weird answer. But then I thought about it. Bro, you need eggs to make cake. Cake's pretty good.
Eggs are actually...
Eggs are kind of goated. For all
healthy,
the breakfast stuff, omelets,
healthy.
think about that. I was like, man, maybe Cactuar's got it all figured out.
He certainly looks like it. Like, if you've seen him play neutral, like, that guy, he understands something that the rest of us don't.
He's so smart.
He's been apparently, like, playing on Unranked a lot, and, like, I've just been seeing people tweeting about playing Cactuar and having just, like, a terrible time. Like,
he's so good.
So hard to hit.
Love Cactus. Anyway, another Green Fox we have here. Zealot, again with the lead. This actually happened a lot in this set, and aMSa just been clutching it out. Set a lot closer than the scoreboard seems to show.
Yeah, I think one of the things, I brought this up a couple times, it's so important to kind of remind people is that if you aren't already aware, aMSa is going to be moving to Vancouver soon. So this trip is not just a chance to win a major, to win against some of the greatest people in the game, but also kind of a trial run, a bit of getting used to the city.
It's about 2.5 months he's going to be in Vancouver permanently. So he's not quite yet, but
he plans to
very
move
soon.
here eventually.
Yeah, for sure. So.
And I just mean, like, once you're here, you kind of go like, okay, like, what's this going to be like? You're really trying to get to know people. It's more than just like a pit stop, while you're traveling.
Oh boy, that's really bad for Zealot. That sucks.
And so I just would love to see aMSa kind of win, not on the home stage, but at his kind of new home stage.
That'd be cool.
It'd be very, very cool.
If this is the first major aMSa wins.
Oh my God.
That'd be huge.
Yeah. There's the drill again. I imagine he must drill there just because, I mean, it doesn't seem that good, but I guess the multi-hit lasts a long time. But he's gone for literally every single time.
Ooh, butter bop. Wow.
Big damage blur.
Ooh. I was terrified, but Zealot wasn't.
Not at all, and gonna take a
Where'd that egg go?
Egg,
Am I crazy? Where did that egg go? Why did that egg go that direction?
Threw it to Cactuar, that's why.
Dude.
A little snack for later.
Okay, I have to look at that again. Someone please show me that egg again.
Oh, the back throw.
I might be tripping. That egg looked like it went straight behind Yoshi.
Has to get down, though. Was the down throw tech chase kind of an interesting option? Might have been better to shark from above, but Yoshi just, aMSa good at mixing it up.
46% lead for aMSa. Not much, though. Zealot could definitely make this comeback. Oh! That move's actually really good. Command grab in the air?
It really is, yeah.
It's one of the only ones in the game, along with Koopa Claw.
Yeah. Even Koopa Claw's not that bad, but it's just on...
It's on Bowser.
It's on Bowser. It's on an abomination of a character.
No, Koopa Claw would be a great move on a different character.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. So aMSa 3-0. They'll actually play pretty well, but sometimes, that's how the egg cracks. So here we have it.
The versatility of the egg.
Yeah.
We've had so many good matches today, actually. You know, sometimes you can kind of tell how stacked a tournament is by just how good the sets are. And there's never really been a set where it's like, oh, this guy, you know, like kind of like some random versus someone else. Like it's always someone
it's great players.
Yeah, great players back to back, over and over again.
Yeah.
I love that.
The only surprising thing is I feel like other than I know 2 Saint win to losers, I don't think there's been quite that many upsets yet.
No.
For a Storm in the stack, usually by now we see some, but it seems like the top players are actually clutching out a lot of the choice situations. Like, yeah, Jamin was close against Eddie, but ended up 3-1ing pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Leffen took a Sora set, you know, these sort of things. Yeah, I don't know what big upset has happened so far.
I mean, right now you're doing a great job of praising all the TOs and all the people who seeded this, you know, because
in a way,
no upsets is.
I suppose.